I would say we're pretty much on that. I think probably maybe 800, 900. So
sure,
fantastic.
Pitch is looking good as well. He's done a top job there.
Yeah, again, a lot of hard work's been put into it. Obviously, Kev is the designated groundsman, but there's also a lot of volunteers that come down here and put in more than their fair share. And yeah, like you say, they should be very proud. And it's a nice pitch to play on, and it's certainly a means to attracting players as well. If you've got a nice pitch to play on, then obviously the people that like playing football. Right?
Sure. That's a strong Yeovil starting line up there. Good chance for the Taunton Town players to prove their worth against them. Well,
exactly. It's always good for the lads to sort of really step up to these games, see what they've got. There's a few players there. Well, Aaron Ward-Baptiste on loan from Bristol Rovers, still trying to make a name for himself. And there's young lads that obviously they don't know what the future holds. So, and obviously in terms of the Yeovil players, probably going to be quite a hard game for them to get up for.
Oh, certainly, I think it will. Considering as well, some of these Yeovil players are still fighting for their careers at Yeovil Town Football Club as well.
Well, that's it. I think Skivo and Sturrock have sort of made it quite clear that they weren't happy with some of the players' attitude. So I'm assuming these 11 here tonight are probably players that are going to be there next season, sort of thing.
Well, you'd like to think so. I believe Paul Stark is actually holding meetings tomorrow with every single player to tell them their fate.
Right, excellent. A little bit of a contrast, but I'd imagine Lee Robinson, the Taunton manager's got to make some decisions very shortly and just have a chat with the lads and see what their plans are, because obviously players do come and go, sort of thing. So
should be an entertaining game either way.
Yeah, you'll see Taunton Town players in a huddle there, normally taken by Steve Kingdon, the captain, have a few words, just cheering up the lads and sort of get them focused.
And obviously, just a quick word from your point of view, gutted to be missing the game?
Yeah, absolutely devastated, to be honest. It's my own fault, not got the best disciplinary record, but so when you're really here and you're soaking up the atmosphere, you do wish you were out there.
Sure.
Never mind.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because we're about to kick off, Yeovil kicking from our right to our left.
Yeah.
Towards the home end.
Let's hope it's a good game then. Let's hope the neutrals, the home and the away fans are pleasantly surprised.
Let's hope so.
Penwell's checking. Keepers ready. Linesmen, and should be kick off any second now.
And with Keith Moore usually playing up front for Yeovil Town, he's playing at the back today. Played there a few times. You think Taunton will look to exploit that?
Well, it's an interesting one. Obviously, he's got all the physical aspects that you'd look for in a centre half. So, as much as we look to exploit him, I'm sure he's got those physical aspects which will help him overcome any issues.
Sure. So it's Leach Smith with a throw in for Yeovil Town. Leaves it for Nathan Smith. Yep. Throws it back to Keith Moore. Bit of a dangerous clearance, that one.
Josh Wadham closing down.
Joel Grant gets it down. It's intercepted by Taunton Town.
Something that Ben Carter will look to do throughout the game is pick the pockets of these centre midfielders. He's really energetic and a very sharp player.
Sure, that's it. That looks like a good ball by Seth Nalatisami to Goziogu for Yeovil Town.
Yeah, it's been soldiered out by Steve Kingdon. Yeah.
So Joel Grant for Yeovil Town.
There we go, there's Ben Carter again, and this is a danger man, Jamie Short. Good pace on the attack.
I believe Jamie Short actually got a few awards from the end of the season awards for Taunton Town.
Yeah, he's done very well, and possibly more to come with the players trophy coming up. Sweats has looked for Short there, and obviously a misunderstanding, and ball goes to Kiefer Moore, looks to turn to looks like he's going for the long ball, and Price is very strong in the air, should win the ball, and heads it back to Lloyd Irish. They look to keep possession out of doors, but Lloyd sends them forward, so obviously it looks like they're going to set a direct approach.
With Lloyd being your brother, let's talk about him. Is he on loan at Taunton Town? Or?
No, he's been at Taunton Town for the best part of 2/3 of the season now, but a very, very gifted goalkeeper. Not saying it because he's my brother, but shot stopping ability. Even distribution's very strong, but it's just his size that sort of held him back, I believe. But
that's a shame when that happens.
Yeah.
And obviously you two, you started off at Yeovil Town together.
That's right, we did actually. Yeah, Lloyd was Lloyd sort of was training with the first team, played many reserve games, and actually was also on the bench for the Carling Cup match against Middlesbrough, which we travelled away. And then I came through the came through the under-18 rank and played many reserve games with him, but unfortunately things weren't meant to be, and we've obviously got different careers now, which is
sure. So Taunton Town have a dangerous looking turn in the final.
Yeah, he's got a long throw. But he decides to play it back to Carter. Carter to Price, looking to deliver it now. Aaron Ward-Baptiste checks his run. Clipped into Brett Trowbridge. Brett Trowbridge being supported by Graham Seeker. But Kiefer Moore's done well. Nice, strong, firm, tight marking.
He's done well there.
Graham swings in a dangerous ball.
Good save by Chris Will.
And they look to counter pretty sharp here.
It's played to Adam Morgan, former Liverpool striker. I believe Robbie Fowler actually said he's the best finisher of all he's actually seen at Liverpool before he moved to Yeovil Town.
So hope he don't get too many chances tonight then. He's going to be offside there if the ball went to him. James Short uses his body well.
He's done well there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think Max Dyer's helped him out there.
Nathan Smith will look to shield this or clear it. He does clear it.
Very sharp player, Nathan Smith.
Lee Smith intercepts. It's a Taunton Town throw-in.
Well, it's been a pretty positive start for Taunton. I'd say they've had the better part of the possession, and
well, they're looking to get the ball down. They're looking to go forward.
Yeah. It's that long throw, brings Short into play. Kiefer Moore showing his inexperience. I think that's a foul.
That is a foul. Kiefer Moore
referee's made the right decision there. I think Kiefer Moore got himself in the wrong position. Fortunately, the linesman didn't support him there, actually. So.
Kiefer Moore complaining, but he doesn't really have any real complaints there.
No. And I think, well, you can see Taunton Town are sending up Jamie Price and Steve Kingdon here. And it looks like it's going to be either Ben Carter or Jamie Short to deliver the ball. I think Taunton have got a couple of players that could potentially threat the Yeovil Town goal tonight.
And Jamie Short has left that for Lewis Waldy, the youngster playing at left back today.
Yeah, excellent delivery. He's got an absolute wand of a left foot. And I think he'd really be looking to test the back post here.
So Waldy delivers it.
Back post. Oh, Kiefer Moore gets there well. And it's struck. Oh, it's a great save by
Chris Will. Good start by Taunton Town.
Yeah, first real threat on goal went to Taunton Town and really put Chris to the test there. Excellent save, and Taunton will hope to gain a bit of confidence on that and build up on it.
Joel Grant commits another foul.
Needless, really, isn't it? But just lets Yeovil sort of recoup after what would have been a pretty hairy moment for them there. I think Kiefer Moore could have actually done better in diverting the ball away from his goal there, potentially showing a bit of a lack of inexperience at the back there.
Played it back into the centre, didn't he?
Yeah, Masika wins well. Chris Will comes out again, looking to send it direct. But Trowbridge with a nice, cool first touch, and here's Karts. Oh.
So Tasami carries it forward. He was almost intercepted, but he's still got it. It's played to Gozi Ugwu, who's actually touched the ball away from himself.
Brett Trowbridge at the moment playing with one boot on his foot. Great tackle from Ben Carter.
Nathan Smith for Yeovil Town on this left-hand side. Plays it wide to Leach Smith. Leach Smith holding the ball up. Plays it short to James Barrett. James Barrett with Joel Grant.
Taunton have kept the compact back eight, really, haven't they? They've really tucked in well. And
that line's looking good. They're pushing up and pushing back together as well.
And another direct pass, and generally not much quality from Kiefer Moore back there.
I think that's been Yeovil Town's downfall this season. They don't like the pressure. Opposition cramps them in their own half.
There we go. There's a push
the long ball. Kiefer Moore was using his hands a lot there.
Yeah, I think he's been lucky to get away with that. You can see the Taunton captain's not best impressed with that. Has a word with the referee, but Penwell decides it wasn't.
Aaron Ward-Baptiste signed up front for Taunton Town tonight. He's on loan from Bristol Rovers.
Yes.
How's he performed for you?
Funny one, actually. He came in and first 9 games absolutely set the place alight. Really stood out. Questioned what on earth he was doing with us. Scored 9 in 9. But since then, I don't know really. He's just sort of lost his way a little bit. Become a little bit frustrated. I think when the pitch has got a little bit harder. But in terms of attributes, physical and technical, he's got a lot to offer. But it's just whether he's really got the work rate, work ethic. Graham Masika's sort of out of position here, but he's done well to get back in.
It's played down the wing. It looks like Joe Evans is trying to keep that in. He does keep it in.
Again, Steve Kingdon comes across, and it's going to be a goal kick.
It is going to be a goal kick.
Yeah, very good defending, comfortable, and Yeovil will look to build on that. They've actually managed to get into the final third. The ball at the feet.
I think Yeovil just need to try and get it down, play the football, stay a bit composed.
Yeah, I think in terms of the quality, there should be a clear divide between Yeovil and Taunton, and I think the initial duel, 30-40 minutes, I think it will then start to show. The quality should shine through. So hopefully Taunton get 1 or 2 early doors and cling on to what they've got.
This is a cup game, and as we have seen in the FA Cup,
many upsets.
Anything can happen.
Yeah, you're right there. Yeah. So I think Lloyd will look to target this left-hand side down here. Really does like to try and strike the ball out, and it should be brought down nicely by Aaron Baptiste, who unfortunately gets his.
James Hay for Yeovil Town, plays it to Gozia Group. Looks for James Hay again, and it is a throw-in, and that will be to. I believe that's a poor
decision, very poor decision.
That should have been a Taunton Town throw-in, but the referee gave it to Yeovil Town.
May have had his sights obscured there.
It's Joe Evans playing at right back for Yeovil today, usually a central midfielder.
Right, okay.
I believe Yeovil Town are actually stretched to a bare 11 tonight.
Yeah, but if you look at the 11, it's a very quality 11, isn't it? If you know what I'm saying, they should have 90 minutes in them. I know it's the end of the season, but it's not a pre-season game. If you know what I'm saying.
So misplaced pass by Nathan Smith.
Well, that's what pressure does, isn't it? Taunton have squeezed the ball very well and really put Yeovil under pressure. First of all, it should be offside. Offside. Good line played by Jamie Price there. He's called that, and Steve Kingdon's listened well, and so's Lewis Wilding.
I feel this is a big game for young Lewis Wilding, considering he might look to push for a starting spot next season.
Well, he's done really well. He's sort of a series of unfortunate events has actually led to him playing tonight, but I think he deserves and has actually been a major part in us getting here, so I'm really happy for him, and he has got a very bright future. Obviously, yes, a first team start for Taunton, regular place, but there's no reason why he can't push on any higher as well.
Just like yourself at Yeovil, I believe he actually started off at youth level for Exeter City.
Yeah, as did Jamie Short actually. Both had stints, but some players progress a little bit mature a bit later. But
that was good advantage played by the referee there. Could have gave a foul for Taunton Town.
Yeah, unfortunately by Jamie, he's gone to play. He spotted a good ball there, but well intercepted by
Adam Morgan. It's Joel Grant for Yeovil Town. Plays it into the central midfield for James Barrett. Lays it off for Kiefer Moore. It's Nathan Smith on the far left-hand side. Again to James Barrett. Lee Smith in a bit of space. Nathan Smith looks for a cross, but it is cleared by Jamie Short. Price, sorry.
Clears well. Looking to put Kiefer really does well to pick his pocket there. Out strength, out muscled. I think you said it earlier, Adam. I think we should be looking to exploit Kiefer Moore at the back there. He's looked a little bit rusty and out of his depth so far.
Vulnerable at the minute.
Yeah,
he just cleared the
he's
ball
offside.
Gozia again offside.
It was lazy by Oggy there. Yeah, because he's had plenty of time to get back with the line. And Kiefer Moore's actually put what could have potentially been quite a dangerous ball, a straight ball, but split the defence. Brett Trowbridge turns well on the ball, plays it out to Steve Kingdon. Steve Kingdon takes it onto his left foot, knocks it into Lewis Wilding. Lewis Wilding sets it back and now looks to go long. Goes long into the path of Aaron Baptiste.
Tuamasi intercepts, clears the ball.
And it's going to be a Taunton Town throw.
You have to say, in this opening, Taunton Town have been the better team.
Yeah, like I said, very happy with the start. I always sense that. I think Yeovil Town may have underestimated a little bit, and I think they'll look to grow into the game once they realise things aren't going to be put on a plate for them.
It's going to be a Taunton Town throw in on the far side.
One thing I've noticed though, both teams have looked to press the ball, so Yeovil certainly not taking the foot off the gas here, but certainly I think in terms of mental preparation, with how slack they've been on the ball, I think they have maybe not prepared themselves right.
And with Yeovil season, obviously both teams' seasons finishing, but Yeovil down facing.
Sweats intercepts well. All this ball spoke through. Max Dyer looks to squeeze in.
Will pick up.
Good pressure, but he's
done well
very
there.
Composed there, and he looks to play out. It's into Smith.
He's got acres of space on this left-hand side.
Should look to travel into that now. Max Dyer's out of position. Not his fault, but Brett Trowbridge has come round, sit in his position. Jamie Short from number 10 drops him.
James Barrett in the middle. He's forced back to face his own goal again, but turns well. To Nathan Smith. Yes. Yeovil Town throw.
Again, Brett Trowbridge, very experienced player, reads the game well, and again Takes it from the feet.
Space. Looks to
be offside again here.
Lee Smith, and he is offside.
It's a very good line that Taunton are playing. This potentially could be a little bit risky. I think in a minute the linesman could arguably miss one, or they just get the timing wrong, and you're going to be through on goal. But so far so good, and I personally like playing quite a high line because it saves the legs.
So Lee Robinson should be more than happy with this start by his team.
Yeah, he certainly will be. Yeah, that's exactly the start he would have wanted. I don't think Taunton would have wanted to concede an early goal. A little bit disappointed with the crowd so far. I don't know whether we're up here, but I can't really hear much atmosphere.
Yeah, considering how many is actually in this ground, you'd think both sets of supporters maybe would try and get a bit of a cup atmosphere going.
Well, and it's a derby as well. Obviously, this is the joys of the Somerset Cup, where the teams are geographically so close. You would have thought there would be a little bit of a spark, but so far been a rather tame start to the game. But Price again very composed at the back, plays out to Steve Kingdon, and Ben Carter takes it off him, and will look to possibly go long here, but
he's done well there.
Yeah, very composed. Plays it into the path of Aaron Baptiste, but unfortunately intercepted. Again, look, Ben Carter steals it here, and Jamie Short bears down on goal. He's going to take a strike here. Plays out to Max Dyer. Max Dyer looks to set it back into Short, well supported by Masika into Carter. Carter's going to look to turn on the ball. Plays it out to a little bit of a dangerous ball there. Lloyd Irish supporting Steve Kingdom, and the ball goes back to Lloyd Irish, who's got plenty of time.
It's good pressure by Yeovil to force him out.
Yes, Irish plays out to Price. I would have liked Short to have gone and had a pop at goal there. I think the occasion maybe there, generally on a Saturday, he would have really bared down and goal and gone aggressive. Here's Max Dyer
again, but Kevin Moore's done well there. He stood his ground. Now he comes. He's making it for a run. It's
well read again. Well read by Brett Trowbridge. Brett Trowbridge takes a touch and plays it back to Steve Kingdom.
Just as we said, some of the crowd trying to jeer the others up.
Into Brett Trowbridge. Brett Trowbridge plays it to Price. Price got 15-20 yards to travel into. Plays.
He's looked to whip it in, but
he's looked to whip it in. Unfortunately, he's miscaught it, but actually put Chris under a little bit of pressure there. But it's going to be a Yeovil Town goal kick. Again, Yeovil looking to play quick from the back. Unfortunately, obviously the fullback's now tucked in, and it looks like they're going to play long.
And it is an unfamiliar back four for Yeovil Town, with loan signings having to go back to their parent clubs. Yeah,
it's an interesting one as well. Generally, managers, in terms of any position, that's one thing where they'd want consistency is in your back four, no matter regardless if they're professional footballers or semi-professionals like the Taunton Town. Both teams actually having a makeshift back four on display. So I think Taunton have looked the most stable back there so far.
Very good, and it remains 0-0.
Bit of a soft foul there given against centre half. Interesting one that Ben Carter's still on this ball when actually got the ability of Lewis Wildy to swing the left foot leg in. I think it suits the left leg.
From there it looks like it does, but Ben Carter has put that in.
Ball.
It's met by the head.
Price marked very tight.
Also
a handball.
Dorsey will give chase. Lloyd Irish will get this.
Unfortunately, he's
gone up for a Yeovil Town throwing.
Yeah, unfortunately Lloyd's tried to obviously play that to Graham Masika there, but I think it was a little bit of a risk, and probably should have been better off putting his foot through it, to be honest.
So we wait for the ball to be played to Nathan Smith to take this throw. So Nathan Smith with the throw in for Yeovil Town.
Again, Taunton looking very organised and actually delaying the throw there. Arts is there again, plays out to Ward Baptiste, who looks to set it back to Jamie Short, who takes a great touch, gets out of his feet. And obviously Nathan Smith's very quick. That it should be a Taunton ball, but unfortunately he's gone to Yeovil, to the disappointment.
Yeah, I have to agree
Jamie
with
Short.
you. That did look like a Taunton Town throw in there. Obviously Taunton.
It's two big, not big decisions, but two pretty basic decisions you'd expect the officials to get right.
And that's right in front of the linesman, maybe.
Yeah, same as the other one. Again, sometimes referees can be pressured into going for the bigger side, and I hope that's not the case when it comes to the bigger calls in the game.
It's played in the air. Kiefer Moore will go and meet this, and he does.
Good win there. Lewis Wildey steps in, gets under control, plays it into Josh Wadham.
Oh, that's a lovely looking ball.
Here's Josh Wadham now, in a good, very dangerous position here. He looks to cut it back onto his preferred right foot, takes a shot on goal, but it's well blocked, and out they come.
James Hayter will bring it out for Yeovil Town. He may look left towards Lee Smith. He doesn't. He plays it to James Barrett. Plays it out wide to Adam Morgan. Adam Morgan will look for Gozzioglu, who does not get it.
Brett Trowbridge sweeping up, as he does best. Plays it into Price. Price brings out again, very composed. Plays it back into Brett Trowbridge, drops off, giving him a better angle. And Price again will look to find the run of Ward Baptiste. Ward Baptiste should possibly be a bit cleaner touch, but will go home to Lloyd Irish. Lloyd Irish with plenty of time, Steve Kingdom dropping off, but
despite Taunton Town having the better possession and possibly being the better out of the two teams, you just feel like Yeovil Town haven't really got out of first gear just as yet.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? This is where Taunton should really be looking to exploit Yeovil Town whilst they're in first gear, because like I said, they need to try and get an early cushion, because when Yeovil do find and churn through the gears, and I think it could be a tough night for them. Weaver goes long, and it's going to be Price again, who are back to win the ball, but he's been pinned very well there. But Steve Kingdom very composed, chests it down to Lloyd Irish, who looks to go long earlier, sends Josh Wadham off, and he's decides not to, decides to squeeze Taunton Town up, and we'll look to go long out to Graham Masika. So straight down the middle
by Lloyd Irish
into Jamie Short. Jamie Short's actually got a very good leap for the size of him. He's challenged well there. Very strong challenge by Price. One full ball, and Graham Masika looks to clear. And again, he goes long to Aaron Baptiste. No, he was offside. I think Brian's made the right call there.
I think he was only just offside there.
Yeah, I thought he may have got away with it at first, but very good signs though for that, to actually find his chest there. Took a good touch.
And I think Adam Morgan's going to be in a bit of trouble here. That could be for dissent at the referee.
I think Morgan's making it very clear that he wasn't happy with the tackle from Price. What was your view on it?
Well, looking at it, well, I think this is football. It is a contact sport. I don't really think there's much into that.
Well, there was no contact. It was a very physical tackle, but certainly I think if you did a poll around the ground, I think 95% of the fans want to see that in the game.
Sure.
And I think Morgan's being a little bit childish there, so he needs to get over it.
And Adam Morgan has been well and truly told off by the referee there.
Well, he has been warned, and you'd expect any more from Morgan. He'll go into the book, but whether Penwell follows that up, only time will tell. Price again controlling the line, drops on the kick, and it's Price is going to be up for it again, wins the ball well. Unfortunately, catches the back.
It will pay to Joel Grant on the edge of the box. Looks wide towards Adam Morgan.
Sloppy clearance there. Morgan does well to keep it in.
But he has lost it. Lewis Wildey will take the front.
I think there would be no rush to take this. Just compose themselves again. You can start to see the tide and the possession starting to change a little bit as Yeovil squeeze their way up the pitch. Ward Baptiste does well on the initial touch, but then very poor delivery back in. And Josh Wadham has give away a relatively reckless and possibly showing his age there, his lack of experience. No need to make that tackle, and Yeovil, you would say, is probably the first time they've been in a position where they could really put Lloyd Irish under pressure.
Well, it gives Yeovil Town a chance to deliver this ball into the area with the height of Kiefer Moore, the experience, and Gozzioglu in there. They're both over 6 foot. James Hayter, the experienced striker. You would certainly expect Yeovil to try and create something.
I think very similar though to the Taunton Town, the way they've set up. I think Taunton Town have got 2 target men in Steve Kingdom and Jamie Price, and like you say, Yeovil having 2. So hopefully they cancel each other out on this one.
So Joel Grant will deliver the ball. It's a good ball into the area, and
Lloyd Irish comes out really well.
Collect that.
Collects it well. Again, looking to go long earlier, but Max Dyer not being on the same wavelength. So he squeezes him up. Again, he looks to find Graham Masika and goes straight down the middle, unfortunately. Out to Wadsley. Wadsley does well to flick it on, and Jamie Short wins the header, but obviously didn't have any support or any real direction there.
Kiefer Moore plays it to Joe Edwards. Joe Edwards will look long towards Gozzioglu, and he will not win the header. Very
good win by Steve Kingdom. And here's Wads. Plays it into Ward Baptiste. Ward Baptiste again, very sloppily, sets it back. But here they are. It looks like he's going to take a strike. Oh, it takes a deflection, and it looks like it's going to be
Chris Wilkie
intercepted by Chris. Well done.
Lee Smith is in acres of space there.
Well, I think he's in acres of space, but I think Masika knows where he is, and they've decided to narrow the pitch. Again, he checks his shoulder, he knows exactly where he is. And I think this is what Taunton would be happy with him going straight down the middle. And again, Price does very well to deliberately knock the ball back to James Price.
More often than not are looking for that long ball towards Yeovil, but Taunton Town's defence are sweeping up as they come.
Well, yeah, I think they've done it extremely well so far, but you can see that Gozzi is actually giving them a very physical battle, and there's been times where Price has done really well to get his head on the ball. So I think Gozzi could cause us some trouble tonight. Well, Baptiste wins it excellently, and James Short puts Kiefer Moore under pressure. Does really well to clear it.
Kiefer Moore was rushing to that clearance.
Yeah.
And James Barrett loses
gets a toe. And Brett Trowbridge keeps it in very well, and it comes off arguably a Yeovil player. But again, given against Taunton to the disgruntled look of Brett Trowbridge.
We can see that Terry Skiverton is basically managing this Yeovil side tonight, with manager Paul Stark looking on. But that's a lovely ball played towards Lee
Onside
Smith.
here, Graham Masika tracks back, he's looking to show him onto his left foot.
Lee Smith will
cuts back in onto his right, takes a strike.
Lee Smith, that's only just wide.
This is Lord Irish's near post. So that was the first real danger, what we say in terms of playing a high line there. Taunton got caught, and it was a good recovery run by Graham Masika, but where he's had to make that cover run, it's allowed Smith to drop the shoulder and cut in and take the strike.
Well, both these wide men for Yeovil Town, Adam Morgan and Lee Smith, can run with the ball, and you just feel they could cause a few problems, but we haven't seen it enough so far tonight.
No, definitely not. And again, with Graham Masika, his natural position is actually on the wing, so again, Yeovil will possibly be looking to exploit him, but I think with his pace and his strength, I think he'll more than handle himself tonight. Lord Irish goes long, he always looks to squeeze this line, and Graham Masika gets up very well, puts it on to Max Dyer.
Lee Smith in front of us, looks for Gozzi again, it will be taking this to Taunton Town defence.
Very composed, chest down, and Ward Baptiste in behind Kiefer again here, who managed to use his strength to overcome poor positioning. I think if you actually looked at Kiefer Moore, the way he starts, he's really starting off square, and as I said about you need to be on your side, shoulders open.
And that will be dealt with Taunton Town all day long.
Talking by Irish. Takes it back into his box.
I'm very impressed with the way that Taunton Town allow Yeovil Town no time on the ball whatsoever. Owen.
Yeah, no, that's something that we would have looked to exploit. It's what you've got to do. When bigger teams like this come to your garage, you've got to really put them under pressure and really try and unsettle them. Because if you don't put them under pressure, then the quality is going to show, and Yeovil will begin to dominate.
Kiefer Moore with a misplaced pass. It's found its way to Nathan Smith. Looks long towards Gozzi, and it will not be kept in. It will be a Taunton Town throw-in.
Again, like you said earlier, Adam, I think that's been Yeovil's downfall this season. There's a quality out from the back, and it doesn't seem to have improved tonight.
From a Yeovil Town sports point of view, last season in the Championship was full of highs, going to all those places. Nottingham Forest, Leeds United. Not too Yeovil Town fans would have expected relegation last season, but this season,
I was going to say it wasn't.
Yeah, it's been disappointing this season.
I think this season's been the main disappointment. I was speaking to Darren Way earlier, and I kind of said I was talking to someone earlier in terms of Yeovil's downfall. But I think they've been very fortunate in the past with the loanee players they've brought in. They've really had a very good crop. But again, relying on loanee players, you are relying on a little bit of luck, and unfortunately they just haven't had the quality this season, and it's shown, and that's possibly the greatest reason why they've gone into League Two.
Yeah, I can't disagree with you there.
Max Dyer puts Kiefer Moore under pressure. Max managed to get a shin on it.
And it's found its way to James Barrett here in Yeovil Town's midfield. Plays it back towards Seth Manatasari. Will look long towards James Hayter.
There's pressure.
He's won well there.
Sets it back well, but Steve Kingdom's there to sweep up and just casually heads it back down to Lloyd Irish, who will allow time for Price and Kingdom to get back in and squeeze up the pitch.
Just feel maybe that we need a goal to maybe liven the crowd up a little bit.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of downfall this season. Like in terms of Taunton's attendance have gone up, but they seem to be a very quiet bunch, which is a real shame. So if any of them do decide to buy this DVD, I hope they're listening and make a little bit of noise next season, because it does make an impact on the pitch.
And also with Taunton's season, just missing out in the playoff semi-final, looking to maybe push on towards that league title next season?
Well, Trowbridge steps in well. Again, very composed, plays it into Ben Carter, who takes a strike. Unfortunately, it's not troubling. It's probably troubling the firefighters more than Chris Wheel there. Yeah, in terms of this season, obviously missing out on the playoffs, it was something we targeted at the beginning of the season. So in terms of actually reaching and succeeding in pre-season aims, then it's been a successful season. But once you get into that position, you always want to make the most of it, and it would have been nice to have got the home game, home final. But like you say, next season, hopefully we manage to retain the majority of our players, sign a couple of new players, and who knows what the future holds. Look again to be in the playoffs at least.
Well, one thing with Lee Robinson, with the 3 seasons that he has been here, he has improved his league position every season. So surely he'll be looking up rather than be happy with where they are. Yeah,
it's a continuous progression. I think Lee's he's always done that well there. I think Lee Robinson, his ethos matches the players. They all want to win every game, and they're always looking to bet themselves. So yeah, no doubt. I think it would be backward steps if you're looking to consolidate again. You really have to look forward, and at minimum requirements next season is to be in the playoffs again. I think a very strong side Murph has left the league, so with a big budget and a very good following. So there's a door there. There's be a real scrap. Be tight to see who wins the league next season.
Well, Murphy did boost their chances with the signing of Gavin Williams, obviously a former Yeovil Town legend.
That's right. Yeah. He is a legend. Lord Irish plays it long. Aaron Ward-Baptiste wins well, but
has cleared the ground that one.
Onto the head of Smith, who actually almost catches us. Let's just check. If we get Carl Lindsay over in the dugout there, watching him strike the ball on, will be quite amusing. The referee calls for the ball. Carl Lindsay's half asleep. Oh no, it's a fourth official today, unfortunately. Fourth official, so Carl Lindsay's been demoted tonight.
Second ball! Second!
Graham Seeker with this long throw.
Does find Ward-Baptiste, but it is cleared by James Brett to James Hayter for Yeovil Town.
Trowbridge putting under pressure, looking to pinch the ball.
And Kiefer Moore's rushed into
rush clearance on his left foot again. And Graham Seeker plays it into Dyer, who's got time to turn up. Dyer looks to square it into Carter, but it's intercepted and it's a Taunton throw.